that occur before we would deem it to be a nuisance of property. So we're going to try the conventional means. It could be code enforcement can go out and hang the initial door hanger and give them whatever the amount of time is, 2 weeks or 30 days to abate the issue. We try to work with them to gain the compliance through them. Sometimes it could be an education process that the landlord or the people aren't aware that this activity could be down the road deem them as a nuisance. So it's going to be the compilation of instances that we visit that property, whether it's from a code enforcement standpoint or a police standpoint. It's not going to be one and done. That's zero tolerance. It's going to be, you got tall grass, we're going to fine you 250 and we're going to escalate it up to 750. That's not how chronic nuisance works, and it explains it in the packet, the different phases of it. And we try to work with them, we try to send them the warnings, we try to send them all those things, but eventually we want to gain that compliance from them. And if we have to go to the final step, which is to that bigger fine, then that's where we'll go.
Well, Chief, first of all, I wholeheartedly agree with what you said, but that's not in the code. Do you have a written policy stating what you just said?
That's how the code is written as far as how that goes.
Okay, so it's
That's
in the
how,
code.
that's how it would work. What we're addressing in here would be the end result of
Yes.
that. There's a whole bigger picture here, but the end result would go through the code when we reach that level.
So then these people, the people that will enforce this, they will work with the person, even though that person might insult them when they try and work with them, say, well, you're done. Here's your ticket.
No, there's not gonna be, we're gonna look at it and we're gonna see what the issue is, and we're gonna reach out. John will reach out from a code enforcement standpoint, we'll be in communication. This is our process for the departments trying to work together, trying to make the community part of the solution as well, and come to some type of a agreement, for better terms, to abate the issue, to gain the compliance, to get the grass cut. Some of the properties that are owned, they're foreclosed properties. It could be a bank in Florida, for all we know, that owns the property. If they're not hiring the maintenance, we're gonna find out who that owner is. They're gonna send them the notification. We have to have that documentation there to support our next steps as we move through the different steps, how it's defined in the best practices.
Okay. Well,